Hi everyone, this is Jean. Welcome to Spiritual World. Today I am here to talk to you about my own story. Because my own story tends to be a bit vulnerable, I really debated if I should say it, but here I am telling you about my story. Now, to tell you about my story will be helpful for those that actually went through psychic attack, which was very intense for me, that I almost lost my life, which is why I'm here to be alive, tell you the story. So in 2019, I actually was doing my side hustle and I was working very hard trying to become the entrepreneur that I wanted to be. And in that journey, I got introduced to a meditation center. And at that moment, because I just had my spiritual awakening, my life was a bit like confusing. So I thought I was going to step in the right direction, except I made a wrong misstep. And that was the journey that really caused me so much damage to my health. So when I first went in, the first day I went in, I felt, this is not a place for me. But I didn't listen to my intuition because there were people next to me that were saying, oh no, you know what, I see things next to you. And you know what? My whole life, I've been able to see certain things that certain people don't see. So I thought I was at home and I belonged. And then as more I went, they started to tell me to go to class, learn some spiritual skill set. And actually, in the long run, I noticed that all the classes were teaching the exact same thing. It's like different title, the same thing. But I was so brainwashed, and everyone was always attending to the class over and over, saying the same content, but over and over. And I was there and I'm just like, okay, that's very strange. But I decided to not listen to my intuition because I did not trust myself. I wanted to belong, but deep down, I didn't self-love enough. I didn't trust my intuition enough. By 2020, in April, COVID hit, but I was beginning to get so much psychic attack. It was so strong. It was so strong on every single day, 24/7. All I felt was fear. I was constantly in fear. But because my family does not belong in that, they don't believe in anything related to that, I was there and I was just suffocated. But on the surface, I pretended I was okay. But deep down, I was doing the task and feeling very fearful. And because I was very fearful, I started to listen to more of what that spiritual leader said, and I started to do more of those exercises. But instead, it became worse and worse and worse. It became so worse, so bad, for almost a year of time, that I decided that, okay, it was so bad. The whole psychic attack lasted for a whole year. But after a few months, I decided to ask some advice from my friend. And my friend said, well, why don't you check into a medical clinic? You know, it's something very major. And I almost went in. But at that moment, I felt like, if I go in, does it mean that I can't come out? Ooh, that sounded like a very risky business. But I was surrounded with some people that really believe in the backing of science. So I decided to go, hey, maybe I need to reassess this. Then my channeling, my intuition told me to go to a medical intuitive. I had no idea what it meant to be a medical intuitive, but I went. And when I went and I met Orion Mott. And this healer was incredible. He managed to heal my inner child and he managed to heal my heart. So I live a much more healthier and better life. Because when I went in, the first time he saw me, he saw the extreme sadness and despair in me. And he managed to raise my vibration and help me a lot with my mindset. Now I want you to know something. In this journey, I learned about forgiveness. I learned about how to truly forgive. It's not just to say, I forgive you. It's not like that. Sometimes a lot of people, the perpetrator that cause you harm, is because they don't feel they belong. Because they feel they don't belong anywhere. So they drag you in because they want to have that sense of belonging. But they're very disconnected. They're disconnected from who they are. Because they feel so much disconnection, they wanted to drag more people in. And once they try to drag you in, they drag more and more. And people stay very fearful. They say you are a bad soul, you're a bad person, you need karma cleanse, you need to pay how much money, you need to do so much. And instead you become brainwashed, right? And you just listen to what they do. Because on the surface, it doesn't seem like it's bad things. But you're totally brainwashed in that fear because you're a sinner and you need to do things as they wish. But that's not true. You came on earth. God created you. You came here to be a light. You are a light. You don't see it. You think you're this person filled with limitation. You think you came on earth because you're a person that is imperfect, that cannot be loved. But deep down, you don't know God created you perfect. You know, you as a soul, you came here because you're here to learn about limitation, to become the amazing person that you're meant to be. You are the light. You're the amazing light that you are. At this moment, you are perfect and you are wonderful. You need to understand that you're kind and you're loving. And when you could see the true potential of who you are, you see who you are. The light that is within you will shine so bright, that everything, every path you pass, you could become more of a light for other people, show kindness to other people. And at that moment, psychic attack cannot harm you. Because you are your light, you love yourself, you hone in, you know who you are, you are here walking with the light within you, shining into all of those that is passing you by. You know who you are because you are a creation of God. You are much better than who you think you are, because when you are in a form of an energy, you use to create mountains, you use to create galaxy, universe, you are much bigger and better than who you think you are. But you chose on earth to live through this assignment, to learn limitation and break free from it. Once you see who you are, you can become whatever you want to be. So for those that are going through psychic attack, please know that this is something that can be cured. Hone into your power. See who you are. You can become the light you want to be, the love you want to be, the power you want to be. May you be on this journey, filled with grace and love. Appreciate yourself and see who you truly are, because that is your mission. Break free from the limitation and become who you truly want to be. Thank you so much and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.